Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy and welcome to Bro Team Games. On this episode of Bro Team Games, I'm going to teach you a little bit about geology. I'm a geology major at the Community College of Rhode Island and will be graduating in May with my associates in science. First of all, what is geology? Simply put, geology is the study of the earth. Separated into two categories, physical geology is the study of Earth's composition and the forces that shape the Earth. Historical geology is the study of Earth's history and the evolution of the land and its life forms. This rock you're looking at now is an example of an extrusive igneous rock called obsidian or volcanic glass. An extrusive igneous rock is formed when molten rock is ejected directly onto the Earth's surface and cools. This rock is an example of what's called scoria. It is a very light rock relative to its size, and all those cavities are created by gases within the magma as it cooled. This next rock is an example of granite, a common intrusive igneous rock, or when molten rock beneath the Earth's surface is cooled. Granite is commonly used for countertops, and this particular one contains a lot of potassium feldspar. This is also an example of an intrusive igneous rock called Serpentine, which is actually a metamorphic rock, or the second classification of rock, which are created when existing igneous or sedimentary rocks, the parent rock of serpentine being olivine and peridotite, very gemmy minerals, but they are then stretched, squished, or cooked with intense heat to change their appearance and mineral composition. This is an example of the third type of rock, called a sedimentary rock, which are composed of small bits and particles of rock, mud, sand, gravel, and are cemented together in layers over time, often containing fossils. That last fossil was a ginkgo leaf fossil found in Pennsylvania. This is an example of ancient Precambrian seafloor, as evident by the waves from the sand and mud cracks. It is approximately 3.2 billion years old. Another type of rock is a mineral. A mineral is a solid substance that make up the rocks in the Earth's crust. Every mineral is unique in its composition of one or more chemical elements that have been bonded together in a crystal structure or a particular manner. This is an example of a metallic mineral. This is a silver ore, very unfocused silver ore. What you don't know, maybe, is that silver is very elusive when coming to be focused. There are different ways in which we classify minerals. Another is its hardness. This is a fluorite crystal, has very high crystal structure, and comes in many different colors. This fluorite is used in toothpaste to protect your teeth, but has a very low hardness. That contrasts this mineral, which is a sapphire. Some people who are born in September know this rock as their birthstone. This has a very high hardness of around 9, and also a very high crystalline structure. This is an example of a very high purity quartz crystal. Quartz is the most ubiquitous or common mineral found on Earth. It is very clear because of where it's found up in New York. The rock is very filtering of all impurities. This is also an example of quartz. This, however, doesn't look like your typical quartz because it is a polymorph, or has taken the place of a different rock to create a cave-like structure. This is another example of a metallic mineral. This is a metal you may know as copper. This is native copper. It has a very jagged texture, which is another way of classifying rocks, and what we would call a shiny luster, just like this mineral, which is malachite, a variant or containing copper mineral. The copper gives it its green color and a shiny luster. Thank you everybody so much for watching,